Now, um, after talking about the video and stuff like that, about the injury and stuff and what Tua could have did, um, only saw one. One, Dolphins fans say that it's a little, sensitive and stuff like that. In the comments, or whatever like that. I would say this: Tua should have failed. By meaning failed, Tua should have just fell to the ground. But I did not know that he had like a bad concussion, and the Dolphins still let him play, which is disgusting. And this is why we're gonna do this video because I really gotta talk about it. This is microphone. Microphone. What I might say might, it's gonna be right, but you already know the best reaction channel on YouTube gotta react to that. The news, because he get everything on Twitter, and I think he got some connections too. So basically, he said a full story. Me, I say probably like the middle of the half of the story. So that's why I feel like it'd be good to react to this. Why would the Dolphins do this to Tua? Yeah, I can't say that last name. So yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, the Dolphins are sick for this. The medical staff and stuff like that, man. I did not know, but when you see a 300-pound dude coming at you, bro, he's gonna hit you and not probably intentionally hurt you, but he's gonna tackle you. That's doing his job. Just like if I'm coming down, I'm a blitz and safety. Two, I'm gonna knock your ass down, and I'm gonna hit you hard. You is the quarterback. Like, I'm gonna hit you hard. So it's just a game of football, bro. It happens. But the Dolphins, you must be stopped. Medical staff, you must be stopped. Let's get into the intro. Yo, what's up, Swag? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy KLR, aka KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. Look, man, let's get into it. And I know you guys see Swag. You're wearing the Ravens jersey. Y'all want to see which one, though? Lamar. Bro, my homeboy hooked me up, bro. He works for a hat. He works for Lids. And I saw some jerseys in there. Bro, he gave it to me for the low. He gave it to me for the low. Y'all know jerseys are expensive, but like I said, roll the 10K. Roll the 10K. As soon as we get the 10K, I will get 2 subs. All you gotta do is follow me on IG KswaggReacts. And as soon as we hit the 10K, all you gotta do is hit me up. I'm gonna choose 2. Let me know any jersey you got, Jalen Ramsey, whoever, and I will order it and I'll send it to you guys, man. Yeah, let's get into it.
The NFL Players Association, of course, initiated an investigation on Sunday into how the concussion protocols were followed.
I've been coaching for 40 years, and I've never seen anything like it before.
I want to open up this video by giving a huge shout out to my team. We both stayed up very late on Thursday night to give you guys that Tua Tagovailoa video that we were able to make at the end of Thursday Night Football. If I could summarize 75% of the comments in just one video, this would be the video. Why would the Miami Dolphins do what they did? It's a very simple question, and it's something that we're going to get into.
You know what it is too? Greedy. Oh, we're 3-0, being greedy, stuff like that, bro. Just being greedy, just want to win. And like I said, they shouldn't have did this. They shouldn't have did it. No, play Teddy Bridgewater. Make sure your quarterback is good. Just being greedy.
This video. Now, I want to give you guys a disclaimer. I'm not necessarily saying that I fully believe what is being said out there. I think it's healthy to be a little skeptical about what's going on, and there is evidence suggesting why we should be skeptical of what's going on that we're going to mention in this video once again. So before we get to the content, man, if you want to go the extra mile to support the channel, you can check us out on Patreon or our channel memberships program. And of course, make sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram if you want to tag me in videos that you want me to cover. Now that we got all of that out of the way,
great. I always like bro intro. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't reacted to microphone in a minute, you guys. I ain't gonna lie, especially to my new subs. Hey, we usually react to microphone all the time. We back.
Running is not good for you if you are trying to lose belly fat.
You know, my wife's like, what'd you do after, 6 months?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to open up this video by giving a huge shout out to my cousin, who is actually a neurologist that was able to explain to me what went down with Tua Tagovailoa on Thursday Night Football, which I wasn't able to reach him immediately following Thursday Night Football, but courtesy of Dr. Leon Barkadar, here's what potentially happened to Tua. Now, he suggested there's multiple things that could have happened. One, he could have suffered a spinal contusion, but what is very likely to have happened to Tua is that he suffered such a severe brain injury, like a concussion, to the point where he threw up those gang signs with his hands, which is what they call in medical terminology a fencing response. Now, a fencing response is when a person experiences an impact that's strong enough to cause traumatic brain injuries, such as a concussion, and when this happens, their arms often go into an
So you guys see that he can run, bro? Why didn't you run on that play, bro? That's the only thing I'm like tricked out about. But like I said, he was, he had a concussion, so he probably couldn't even think, really. And then you guys saw, like, it was just, I don't know, bro. It was just terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I just really felt like, bro, if he would have fell to the ground or just threw the ball away, he would have been straight.
Natural position. It's common after someone has experienced an acceleration or deceleration injury of the brain as the soft brain tissue slams into the hard skull, and this bruising of the higher functioning cerebrum, which is the gray matter, temporarily shuts down its function and lets the primitive brainstem temporarily take control. So if you guys don't know, different parts of the brain are responsible for taking care of different parts of your body, but that's what we know of Tua's injury. Now, here's the interesting part, because if you remember when he suffered that injury versus the Buffalo Bills, originally what the Miami Dolphins said was he suffered a back injury. Now here's where it gets a little sketchy. If you remember,
back injury. Dolphins, be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Be real. Back injury. Back injury. The dude was woozy. The dude was leaning over on his teammate. A back injury don't do that. You will pay. That's not a back injury. He had a concussion.
we brought in a former WWE superstar and now a PhD and a neurologist, Dr. Chris Nowinski, who explained why his injury versus the Buffalo Bills was not actually a back injury, but it was a head injury. Chris Nowinski cited that in addition to stumbling when Tua stood up and fell, he never reached for his back or leg. Instead, he reached for his head and then shook his head side to side to quote-unquote clear the cobwebs. The
Dolphins trying to cover their tracks.
Take us for fools. Now, the title of my video at the time was The Miami Dolphins Failed Tua. A lot of people said, no, Tua failed Tua. Tua shouldn't have gone into the game. Now, my counter argument to this is actually...
That's true, too. But Tua could have been straight, even though they was pushing him to beat on the field, because I got to make sure I clarify for y'all, new subs, and then the people that's Dolphins fans that try to, do this and say that. Tua played in the game. Tua was doing okay in the game. Tua is not accurate. Tua was throwing deep balls and couldn't make those deep throws to Tyreek Hill. So, yeah. Then, on that play action play, that's what y'all do. Y'all run a lot of play action. Yeah. So, if I ever played against y'all, I know what to do. The only bad thing is that you got them too fast motherfuckers that just and they're probably gonna catch, they gonna catch the ball on me and pass me, a couple times, like all the other DBs in NFLs. So yeah, y'all, the Dolphins medical staff, y'all the reason why, bro. But I'm gonna put it on Tua too. Tua should have failed. Everything would have been straight right now. Except it probably would have happened in another game. So this is why it probably happened in this game, and I'm glad it did. So now he can rest and, recover and stuff like that, which the Dolphins was not going to let him do. So it's actually good that this probably happened. No, and I'm not saying it's good that he got hurt. I'm saying this is good because, you guys, it probably would have got worse. It probably would have got worse in a big game or another game or whatever like that. The Dolphins regardless, the Dolphins was gonna let him play anyway. So this right here that happened, yeah, it sucks. But like I said, he should have failed. But at the end of the day, things gotta happen, bro. Dolphins gotta be stopped. Which you guys had problems in the past. Yeah, Tom Brady and stuff like that, and trying to get Deshaun Watson and stuff like that. Huh? Okay, draft picks. Okay.
Another former NFL player and
You guys know.
analyst, Ryan Clark, drew a parallel that involved himself when he was in this situation and what his head coach did to protect him. Check it out.
I wanted to play in Denver, and I had assembled this team together, and I was like, we're about to go in this. I was like, I got it, you know. And so we assembled this team, man, and we're sitting there.
Ryan Clark.
It's me, it's Jan, my doctors, all of us, and we're like, we can do this. Like, we can get this done right. See, like, I can go play. And man, we like 5 minutes through the spiel, stops in the middle, and he said something to me, man, that I'll always be grateful for. He's like, if you were my kid, I wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Now, before I get to what
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna say this in this video too. This video is probably gonna be long as hell because we're gonna do a lot of talking in it. I gotta say this. Unfortunately, I spoke with Ryan Clark. I talked with Ryan Clark. We talked and stuff like that, which is crazy. He answered me. He really answered me, and I talked to him, asking him, can he connect me with NFL players? Something that Destroying did. But I really feel like since I'm a nobody, I don't have a big audience, he don't know who I am, people not talking about me, he didn't want to help me, bro. Keep it nice and short. He didn't want to help, bro. I asked him, can he connect me with this player? Or, can I talk to you, business side? What we can do so could you possibly help me, or can we work towards that or whatever like that, But he was like, bro, this is what he said, bro, I don't know you. We was talking, but he was like, nah, man, I can't do that. I don't know you. Bro, check out my channel. Look what I do. I'm consistent as hell. I'm not playing around. This is what I want to do. I literally sent him my IG and everything. No, I sent him my YouTube and everything. TikTok, stuff like that. Bro, I sent him, told him that I do NFL reactions, wanted him to hook me up with the, not hook me up, but like, hopefully, connect me with NFL. I was like, like literally, I told him, I said, check out my channel. I said, check out my channel. Let me know how you think, Let me know how you feel about my channel and stuff like that and what I do and stuff. You can get back to me or whatever like that. He was like, I don't know you. So yeah, that had me a little emotional. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because I was this close. Do y'all know who Ryan Clark is, bro? The dude is on a pivot. Dude is connected with all the NFL, like ESPN. But yeah, that's what he said, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro, but it was like I'm this close to getting to what I want to do with you guys, bro. Like, it's so much that I want to do that I can't say yet, and it's actually going to be legendary, man. No one have not did it yet. D did a little bit of it, but what I'm trying to do is really crazy, and y'all gonna be hyped for it. Let's get into it, though.
The NFL
I can tell y'all that little story, bro. A little mini story
with
time.
the investigation of Tua's back injury, I wanted to bring you guys an update on Tua himself. And honestly, this update kind of dances on the line of being absolutely ridiculous, because for a period of time on Friday, if you went on Twitter, you would have seen McGruber as the top trending thing on Twitter on Friday. Now, you might be wondering, what the hell is McGruber? Why was McGruber trending? Well, it's because according to Cameron Wolf, following Tua being discharged from the hospital, he flew home with his team, the Miami Dolphins, and Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel said that Tua Tagovailoa sat next to him on the plane. They talked about how he was feeling for 15 to 20 minutes, and then Tua pulled out his phone to watch McGruber, and they laughed together per McDaniel. This is without a doubt one of the strangest PR recommended stories that I've ever heard. And this is where my skepticism comes in. Did someone in Dolphins Dolphins PR say, yeah.
Say that Tua pulled out his phone and watched McGruber on a plane. They'll definitely buy that.
I mean, I don't mean to get sidetracked by the wrong thing, but did McDaniel watch Tua watch McGruber on his phone with his AirPods in? Did McDaniel take out his own AirPods and they both watched McGruber together on his iPhone? I mean, I've been on many flights, okay? I know that no airplane is capable of being quiet enough for you to watch a movie on your phone with the sound coming out so your buddy next to you could see it. I've seen this with my own eyes. That's my skepticism, but I digress because I know this is not what you guys are here for. I just thought this was a very bizarre story. And it's not only Cameron Wolf that's reporting this story, by the way. This story was trending on Twitter throughout all of the United States. Look at this. McDaniel said he and Tua sat together on the plane and watched McGruber during the flight home, and that Tua laughed throughout the movie. It's like sometimes I look at these headlines and I'm like, who decided that this is news? It's just absolutely bizarre. Tua also put out a statement on Friday as well, saying, I want to thank everyone for all of their prayers and support since the game last night. It was difficult to not be able to finish the game and be there with my teammates, but I'm grateful for the support and care I've received from the Dolphins, my friends and family, and all the people who have reached out. I'm feeling much better and focused on recovering so I can get back out on the field with my teammates. Hashtag TT4G, hashtag fins up. So here's my question, and this is probably the biggest question burning on all of our minds, because did Tua suffer a concussion on Sunday prior to being put back in that Thursday? Well, here's what Tom Pelissero has to say about the situation, and the way it seems like this is being framed isn't necessarily that the Miami Dolphins knew what was happening and decided to have Tua play regardless despite suffering a concussion against the Buffalo Bills, but the fact that the Miami Dolphins followed all of the steps in the concussion protocol, and despite that, Tua still suffered the injury he suffered on Thursday. So here's where it gets interesting, because now it seems like as a result of this, both the NFL and the NFLPA are looking into potentially modifying the concussion protocols. Take a look at this
Statement that what we saw in terms of symptoms was a no-go, referring to the gross motor instability that Tua had after hitting his head and then stumbling in that game on Sunday. However, under those NFLPA concussion protocols, which are jointly negotiated, gross motor instability is a no-go if it's determined by the doctors, the team physician, in consultation with the neurotrauma expert, that it is caused by neurological issues. In this case, those doctors...
Like I said, bro, them Dolphins fans trying to cover it up and cover it up and cover it up. Yeah, cover it up, yeah. But it's not gonna happen. You must be stopped. It ends now. Cause you're not gonna cover it up, yeah, cover it up, yeah. Y'all like it, I know.
It was related to a back injury for Tua Tagovailoa.
So to put my unfinished master's in biomedical sciences to work, let me translate this for you guys. Pretty much to make this...
Hey, stop using these for ear cleaning. They're even banned to use.
Way less complicated. When Tua stumbled against the Buffalo Bills, originally what he was brought back to evaluate is whether or not he stumbled as a result of a neurological issue, as a result of a brain injury, or just to make it very simple,
as a result of a freaking concussion.
In this instance, according to Tom Pelissero and according to the Miami Dolphins, what happened was they decided that Tua took a stumble as a result of a back injury. And since it was as a result of a back injury and not a head injury, they said, okay, Tua, go back in versus the Buffalo Bills.
I would fully expect that as part of this review, how they determine that it was not caused by neurological issues on Sunday will be a part of the conversation. And if, in fact, the protocols were followed, as the NFL has said this week that they believe they were.
So to translate, Tom is saying, how did they determine that it was a back injury and not a concussion?
Then what enhancements need to take place to the protocols if, in fact, the response to his initial injury fell below the line?
So it seems like what the NFL is trying to figure out is, one, whether or not the Miami Dolphins accurately followed the concussion protocol, which we're going to find out in a week or two. And if they did, if everything was followed Tua T as they were supposed to do it, then if they put Tua's career in jeopardy, what modifications need to be made to concussion protocol to ensure something like this never happens again? On one hand, I'd like to think that the Miami Dolphins aren't stupid enough to jeopardize the career of their franchise QB. Why would the Miami Dolphins do this to Tua? At the same time, a part of me feels like maybe the NFL is trying to save face. Maybe they're trying to say, hey, we did our best to make sure this didn't happen, but it happened. So as a result, we're taking this seriously, and we want to make sure this doesn't happen again. To be honest, I don't feel strong enough about either side to really give you guys my personal opinion, because I can see both sides being true, but I do also want to add this very important point, and it's something that no one is really discussing that I definitely want to be part of the conversation moving forward. This past week on Monday Night Football, we saw Sterling Shepard tear his ACL and as a result lose his season. He was playing in MetLife Stadium, which uses synthetic turf, and I've never played on synthetic turf, but according to multiple athletes on Twitter, synthetic turf is a huge reason for ACL injuries and head injuries in the NFL, according to former Packers QB Kurt Benkert. Hell, according to Ari Meirov, in Tua's first injury versus the Buffalo Bills and in his game versus the Cincinnati Bengals, he once again played on synthetic turf. Athletes are saying turf is literally the equivalent of concrete, and we're talking about the NFL. I mean, look at Sterling Shepard.
I'm not gonna lie, I played on turf, bro, and it is hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Turf is a little... It's crazy. I think grass is a little bit better. The grass is nice and cut nicely, stuff like that. But in this day and age, everybody's going to turf and paying for that expensive turf, which is, I think it's like low maintenance too, and stuff like that. All you got to do is lay it on there, and it's good. Like, that's true. I played on turf, bro. I played on turf. Grass, I feel like is a little bit better, you know, or whatever like that. But that's what it is, man. Turf is a little bit hard. Turf is hard, bro. It's hard. Especially trying to make plays and stuff like that. Shit hurt.
Injury. I mean, this injury is absolutely insane to me because it doesn't look like he's doing anything too strenuous. He's just walking and then bam, his leg locks up. If you're the NFL, if you're the Shield, if you have the capital that the NFL has, don't you think it's time to do away with turf and actually play on grass and mitigate your injuries, protect your players? I mean, the players make up the league. The talent level in the NFL is absolutely phenomenal. The players just keep getting better and better and better. And you want to prolong those careers as much as you freaking can. Hopefully we could make this part of the conversation in the future. If you made it to the end, comment no more turf fields in sports. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel so good to be back on microphone, man. Now I'm about to hop on the stream, you guys. Play a little bit Madden for y'all for the first time, Madden 23. And I will see you guys in the next video, man. Stay swagged up, man.